We are making the crunchiest chocolate chip cookies ever, and they're going to be healthy and delicious and nutritious, and just wait, because it's going to be simple, easy, and fast, and just look at this. For softening up butter, if your butter is too cold, just put it on where the oven is heating, right above it, and then there you go. Then you can soften your butter quickly. Just pay attention to it, because you don't want it to be mouchade, as they say, as the New Jersey Italians say. 1 egg yolk for this because we want crunchy cookies, so we don't want any moisture in this. So ideally, we're trying to not have any moisture that's unnecessary. So egg white, we don't really need it. We want the richness of the yolk, though, because it's delicious. And it's highly nutritious in an array of different vitamins, including choline, one of the most essential ones for your brain.
As you can see, the butter softened.
Now, the butter did soften, but the thing is, now Joanna has an issue saying it's not soft enough, and I feel it is. And if it's not soft enough, you don't think it's soft enough, what you can do is just like making traditional pie crust. You can cut it with a butter knife, cut it into like little cubes, and you can mix it and incorporate it, which you're about to see now. We're either going to do that, or we're just going to mix it with this ladle thingy. Ladle thingy? No, spatula, forgive me for I've sinned. Look at that. That's a good technique. Look, butter cubes. Slippery, that butter, huh?
It is.
Yeah. Now, what's in butter? Why is butter such an essential fat? It's been demonized for many years, but butter is so essential because it has butyrate, which your gut loves. And butyrate is good for your stomach, which correlates to your mind because your gut is connected to your mind, to your brain. We all know this. Now that's a fact. And science can't dispute it. And that's what we're doing right now. We're going to mix in this beautiful butyrate-rich grass-fed butter because we love grass-fed. That's why it's nice and yellow. Yellow like the sun. Beautiful. Now we incorporated our 1 egg yolk, and now we're going to mix, and we're going to add our vanilla extract, and eventually get to mixing in our dry ingredients with our wet ingredients.
Spoon of salt.
And who are you?
Joanna.
When we use salt, we want to use a good high-quality salt, preferably low in heavy metals, microplastics, and all that stuff. So you want to know the good salt? Believe it or not, and it's very inexpensive. You would think it's Himalayan, you would think it's Flor de Sal, you would think it's all these things, but it's actually not. It's actually this most regular, everyday salt that you can picture. It was actually tested with the lowest heavy metals, believe it or not. Yeah, how do you like those apples? Kosher, sea salt flakes. Oven heating up to 350 degrees, standard in baking for chocolate chip cookies. And we have our sheets. We're not going to... Our batter completely mixed. Now we're going to mix our dry ingredients. So what I recently learned is we're changing the baking temperature to 325 because we want crunchy, crispy cookies. So apparently lowering it from 350 to 325 is better to bake for a little longer. So this way they get a little more dried out and crispy and crunchy, because that's what we're sort of going for. We're also not going for flour all over the floor like Joanna's doing. I don't know what she's doing. It's not a line of Coca-Cola on the counter. I don't know what's going on here. And these are banging. They're expensive, but you get what you pay for. A lot of chocolate chips have a lot of shit in them. And this is just basic. But not like Starbucks Dippin' White Girl basic. I'm talking about like good, unsweetened chocolate and cane sugar and cacao butter. That's it. That's all you need. Enjoy life, right? Enjoy life. Bake cookies. Healthy cookies. Eat good. Have a nice glass of raw milk with them too, despite what they say, because we all know that this is good, healing food, right? I would say so. And no, I'm not Andrew Tate. I know you think that because I'm bald and jacked, but it's okay. And I have tattoos, because many of you will comment that, because many of you do. And it's okay, I accept it. That's one without chocolate chips, because guess who that's for? It's for this guy. Because he loves good food. Yes. And again, 325 for about 18 minutes or so. We're going to make them flat so they get nice and crispy. And I would say that's just about it. Yeah, you incorporate that batter.
I am incorporating it.
As you can see, our chocolate chip cookies are done. This one got a little brown, that's okay. We're going to see how delicious they are because it smells absolutely beautiful. And Joanna's going to do a taste test. Let's try it first. Cookies are done. This one got a little brown, that's okay. Yeah, I'm lying to you right there. It's fucking burnt. We burnt the cookies, we messed them up. We've made this recipe twice, we messed them up. So I'm going to tell you the top things for you to do when you make these cookies, because they were delicious, don't get me wrong. Some weren't all burnt. But I'm going to tell you the top things for you to do to make these perfect. Number 1, use parchment paper, especially if you're using a metal sheet like we did, because it's going to prevent burning on the bottom. Number 2, your cookies are going to start cooking are going to continue to cook outside of the oven. So make sure you take them out early because the butter is going to brown. We don't want the butter to brown. We want it to be nice and golden, if anything. And what am I missing here? Oh, one of the most important things ever. We use spelt flour. It's a little different than traditional flour, which is fine. But you gotta know and adjust. Even coconut sugar is a little different. So you just gotta, it's trial and error, but better not burn the cookies by taking them out early and not listening to the full baking time. And what else do we have here? Am I missing anything else, guys? Do you know how many times chefs lie when they do a taste and they're like, oh my God, it's so good, and it's under seasoned, but they're not going to show that on camera. They're acting. Some of them are good actors. Some of them are not so much. Some of them you can see like, oh, that dude's lying. But in this case, I'm telling you the truth. We messed up the first time. Second time, cookies were a little were burnt. Some weren't. They were salvageable. They were still delicious. I'm saving you the time and the hassle. Trust in me and you shall see. I'm glad you watched the full video. Subscribe, like, share. If you dig Loiza Family Feast, might change the name to Loiza Cinematic Feast, but we'll see. Tons of different cooking content here. Different things are coming. Check out my movies if you like my movies. Loiza Films. I'm a filmmaker first and foremost, forever. That's it. It's in my blood. Filmmaker, writer, actor, director. I was on Netflix. I'm on Amazon Prime, Tubi, Apple TV, all different things. Peace and love. Have a great day. And no, I'm not Andrew Tate. Bald racists.